Go for it.
Hey everyone, welcome to Joe Code. I am your host, Joe Marrese. We have a guest with us today. Pleasure to have this guy on. I've been working with him now for a couple years. He's a fantastic comedian. Really just a hilarious guy, great writer, great joke teller. And he's recently been made a paid regular at the Comedy Store where I work and where he also still works as well. Works and performs. He's been on Comedy Central. He's been on Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, any other Jimmys. That's it. Jimmy John's you've probably been to. All right. I think that's a pretty good intro there. That's enough. Let's get him out here. Welcome to Joe Code, Coders. We have Dave Waite here, everybody. Dave Waite, welcome.
What's up? I got the
welcome to the show.
Turned so people can't see what it is. They would just have to infer what it is. They just see the ingredients.
We know what it is by that.
But you know it, but you don't know. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess it could be like Dr. Pepper. All right, this thing's a little too small.
You like my shirt?
I don't know the way this looks on camera at all. This Balboa Island shirt. Yeah, that's cool. Doug Stanhope. I'm with Stupid. Yeah.
And it points to me.
Oh, okay. Celebrity Death Pool.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still doing that, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I remember he was doing that. All right, let's just say, okay, it's a Coke Zero. We could say it, which is odd because I've only ever seen you drink Diet Coke.
Well, Joe, the Comedy Store only carries Diet Coke, and I have pushed management to at least they got an empty slot on the gun, the drink gun.
Yeah.
There's just a button that ain't doing anything. I say Coke Zero. Okay. Add it in there.
All right. Yeah, I didn't know about this Coke Zero stuff. I thought you were in love with Diet Coke.
Not in love with Diet Coke. It's just
you wouldn't say you're in love with it?
No, I probably Coke Zero.
I mean, I've never seen you without one in your freaking hand, man.
Well, yeah, I gotta keep the juice level high.
Do you drink alcohol?
Sometimes.
What do you drink? Beers?
Yeah, beers.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a beer guy. You're not a bourbon guy, are you?
No, I feel like if I drink whiskey, I'm ready to let's put the.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're too old for whiskey.
You know.
Yeah, Dave. I don't want you fighting, Dave.
I don't want to fight nobody. You know, I'd just like to have a couple beers.
Yeah, me too.
You have a couple whiskey pops, and you're like, let's take our shirts off.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, we get a little rowdy.
Let's take our shirts off and fight.
Yeah. So, Dave, welcome to Joe Code. Are you familiar with this podcast at all?
Well, I've seen some of the clips. You're out there. You got your own code, your own own way of life.
It's a comedy, and yeah.
And this is kind of like your 12 rules or something. You're for men or something.
No, there's no rule. Well, no. I mean, yeah, we talk about food, beer, and men mostly here.
Okay.
Any of those topics scare you, or
do you fuck with the? You ever see that Duke Cannon soap where it's a beer soap? You ever see this?
No.
They got it at Target, and it's like this bar soap, and it's like Old Milwaukee, the soap.
Oh, okay.
And you wash your body, it smells like Old Milwaukee, the beer.
It does?
They got a Miller High Life one, I think.
No, I never seen those.
I think there's a Busch Light one.
Beer soap? That's disgusting.
It's like supposed to be manly soap.
Have you ever used it?
I think I got one of the beer ones. It might have been the Old Milwaukee.
I mean, it sounds gross, man.
But it's supposed to be like you're a man.
Yeah, I guess it's a man. Well, I use a soap that's called sandalwood is the scent. That's manly. Wood. Smell like wood.
Yeah, sandalwood.
You know, you got the wood table. You know, wood. Yeah, it's from Everyman Jack.
I'm just trying to get some of that Duke Cannon stuff for free.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we shout out names here. I've been talking a lot about Taco Bell. no sponsor yet.
You're aiming too high.
No, I don't care. I want the big guns.
I bet you Del Taco would break you off something.
Yeah, they should too, but we don't mention them.
You have a beef with Del Taco?
No, I'm not anywhere near one. There's not a lot around the Hollywood area, and Taco Bell is who I'm for. Those are my people. And where do you go for fast food?
I mean, McDonald's, just because it's so convenient.
They all have drive-thrus, Dave. They're all convenient.
Yeah, but there's never a big monster line at a McDonald's. Like out here,
You don't think so?
I mean, I haven't fucked with it really. I mean, I would never. If there's a big line at McDonald's, I'm not going.
Yeah. There's one on La Brea near Santa Monica that's always...
I mean, I like a Popeyes.
Oh, man, my latte's almost gone.
Is this a bad thing if your latte's gone?
Well, I mean...
Is that
no,
your juice?
I can
Is
get
that
one
what
later.
Keeps you running?
No, I'll be fine. I already had the whole thing.
You drank all that?
Yeah.
Damn, that's wild.
3 shots of espresso, a little almond milk,
Okay.
ice,
All right.
and that's all it is. That's your caffeine? No coffee for you?
I mean, if I drink a coffee, I'm too juiced, bro. I'm ready to start a business.
Yeah.
Cocaine
I
level.
want you juiced up.
If I drink a coffee, I'm like, let's get a podcast started. I'm ready to make a
that's
web
what we're
series.
Yeah. You don't have a podcast?
I've had a couple over the years. Nobody listens, breaks my brain. I stop.
Yeah, but you want people to listen. That's the idea.
Yeah. It's
Or watch it. Like this one, you could listen or watch.
This is where I know about yours. I see your clips. You're on here. You're upset about something. You kind of have a grumpier old man attitude.
Right. Yeah, we get upset about things. Like we have segments. Like This Sucks is one of the segments.
Like what? When you see, do you want to complain about the kids? Are you one of these guys?
No, I don't complain about the kids. I could. Like, for instance, I have a This Sucks. Do you want me to do that right now?
Well, it's your podcast, Joe.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to.
Well, yeah, no, I want to
Okay.
show you what we're doing. So This Sucks for this week is Dave over here, Dave Waite, kicking me out of the original room last night. I was trying to watch Earthquake, who's a comedian that I haven't seen before, and Dave's like, oh, I need the seats, Dave. I freaking work here, man. Don't kick me out of the OR.
Well, Joe, you might find this hard to believe, but paying customers take precedent over the employees.
Do you know who I am? I'm the captain now, Dave.
Now, were you I
don't know if you didn't get the memo, but I'm the captain. I'm the leader. So you could have looked elsewhere for seats while I'm trying to watch Quake.
You also have the ability to stand anywhere in the room,
Which I also heard is his nickname. I heard Theo calling him that. So Theo Vaughn, name drop.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have.
You could have went up and stood.
Well, I never watched him. I wanted to see him.
I didn't say you couldn't be in the room. I just needed those seats, Joe. I didn't know This Sucks was going to be something about me. I thought it was going to be about society at whole.
No, you made the list. Hey, it's it could be macro, it could be micro stuff. Yeah,
right.
Usually it's micro. We stay pretty micro here. We don't tackle the big stuff. We keep it lighthearted here, Dave. A lot of food, beer, and men's stuff. Stuff like that. You're always wearing a hat as well, and you're a bald man such as myself.
Yes. My sister called it.
But I don't hide it.
My sister said I'm out here hat fishing, ladies. He liked it.
Yeah, you're hat fishing. Well, because you have the hair on the side, making it look like you have like a full head of hair there. Because there's not a place you won't wear a hat. Like you're wearing a hat at a wedding, right?
Yeah. I'm hatting it up, bud.
I mean, but do we have like classier wedding hat? Like maybe
I
a
think a
solid
wedding
black?
I think the last time I went to a wedding I didn't wear a hat. I just went bald.
Yeah, I mean you got to go sometimes you got to just go with what you got. I mean, what your hair on top? There's like really nothing.
Yeah.
How does that like? Because I have a little bit, but yours is just it vanished.
Well, it happens. You get bald.
It's gone, baby, gone.
I know.
Like the movie. But no, it's all good. I love the ball, and I like that you left it. These people are always talking about taking stuff. We're not taking stuff. I'm not taking pills.
I mean, when I first started going bald, I got Rogaine.
Yeah, rubbing it and shit.
But the thing about Rogaine is, it only like worked on the front.
Oh, really?
It actually, it doesn't work on the back part of the scalp.
Oh, you need it there. You need it everywhere.
There was like some part of the scalp that didn't work. I think it only maybe worked back here, but I would go, this is where I need it. If I could have sold this lie, who cares about this part?
Yeah, that one, forget. Yeah, a lot of people have some bald here.
Yeah.
So at least you could have that.
I always thought it'd be funny if I got a little bit of money just to get a real nice hairpiece and just roll in with it.
Yeah, do that.
Not say anything. Just be like, hey, this is me.
But you're a great hat guy. Like,
yeah,
you in a hat is a great look.
I mean, pull off a hat.
Yeah.
I put a lot of thought into what the hat's going to be. I got a whole selection of hats.
Yeah, I would imagine you've got about 50 to 75.
Yeah.
Nice, man. You're
you still dress very Midwestern.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have a whole vibe here of
like
t-shirt, usually flannel.
You're like off the rack from Dillard's. That's you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have like a great style. I just
did they have Dillard's in Chicago?
I don't think so. I know the store though.
Yeah,
I think they have it in Texas because I think when I was in Austin, I saw it there.
When I go home, my dad will be like, let's go out to Dillard's because they'll have like a crazy, whatever season's ending, and then they got a credit card that gives a crazy discount.
Oh, yeah. They get this.
He's like, let's go out there. And let's get some clothes. I'm like, all right.
You're from Kentucky, right?
Yeah, right by Cincinnati.
Yeah, Kentucky. I was thinking about Kentucky might be the least sexy sounding state.
No, yeah, but it's a state that sounds good in a song. There's a lot of songs.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, but like every other state's like Arizona, Indiana, Illinois, California, Idaho, Oregon, and then Kentucky's hard. It's like Kentucky. You know what I mean? It hits.
It's a hard-ass place.
Like Alabama, Louisiana, Kentucky.
All right.
Arkansas, North Carolina, South Carolina.
You gonna say every state?
West Virginia, Virginia, Kentucky.
All right.
No, I'm not gonna say. I could name them all, but no, it's just a fun. I've never been there. What's there? What do they have there even?
Like I said, I grew up like 2 miles from downtown Cincinnati, so that essentially like. I don't know.
So it's a city.
Where I grew up, it was all city, Then you go further down, there's Lexington and Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville. You ever go to the Kentucky Derby?
I never went to the Kentucky Derby.
Why not? Get drunk, find some ladies.
It's like a real cluster.
Put on those hats. Hey, the hats. Dave, I want to see you in
It's like
one
a
of those.
whole ordeal, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so what? I want to go. I want to be on the infield doing keg stands.
Yeah, but you're really committing to be there all day for a 2-minute thing,
Yeah, it's so fast.
So fast, and
Yeah, but the party, or is it one of those where you gotta have money?
I think it's one of those you gotta have money. The poors are in the infield, right?
Yeah, like this shirt, like this right here, Balboa Island. You know what that is?
I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's outside of Newport Beach. It's a lot of money. You don't know.
I was gonna say Kentucky, for having a not sexy sounding name, it did produce George Clooney and Johnny Depp, who were sexy dudes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, George Clooney. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
The Clooney man.
Clooney is not from Kentucky.
100%.
Yeah.
You're telling me Michael Clayton?
Yeah, Michael Clayton, great movie.
It is, isn't it?
Such a good movie.
Oh, Dave, I love hearing that because we've talked about that on here. That's one of my favorite movies.
Mark Maron talks about it all the time on his podcast.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, the WTF.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I'm going to have to talk to Mark about that.
Yeah, that's you got to find an in with Mark. Mark is like a cat. He's like one of the cat. He's kind of skittish. You never know how to approach.
Yeah. No, Mark's actually really cool. He's not that.
He's cool.
He's not as standoffish as he appears to be.
Yeah. He's funny. He'll come by and rip a quip on you.
Wow, he's into Michael Clayton. I love that.
Yeah, he's way into Michael. He had Tony Gilroy, the director of the movie, on. He did? Tony Gilroy was there to promote Andor because he was the showrunner for Andor, Star Wars Andor.
No, I don't, but sure.
So Tony Gilroy, he did that show.
And he directed Michael Clayton?
He directed Michael Clayton.
Cool.
So, he's there to, like, promote Andor, but Mark's like, but what about Michael Clayton? Let's talk about this movie that came out 15 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, it was great. Tom Wilkinson.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, there's some fantastic lines in there, too. And just brilliant acting. And then even the dude, what's his name? Noonan from Caddyshack is in that movie, too.
Oh, yeah.
Danny Noonan.
Noonan.
All grown up. I think his name's Michael something.
Michael Clayton.
Yeah. But yeah, fantastic.
How did we get on the Michael Clayton riff?
Because George Clooney's from Kentucky, which I didn't know.
George Clooney's from...
And Johnny Depp. It wasn't Ashley Judd, too.
Ashley Judd.
Because I would always see her at the basketball games sitting there like, go Cats or whatever.
She'd always be like, not wearing a bra.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
all right.
That's what's up. Anywho, are you allowed to say that anymore? No.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're just pointing out a wardrobe situation. Yeah, but hey,
also,
be careful what you say too, because I don't edit this podcast, so don't.
I ain't gonna say nothing too.
Don't come out here swearing and
saying
derogatory terms about people.
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence.
No, you could swear.
Jennifer Lawrence, also from Kentucky.
She is not. Stop naming hot people and saying they're from Kentucky.
Jennifer Lawrence, 100% from Kentucky.
Like you're gonna. Is Sofia Vergara from Kentucky?
We got Jack Harlow. Nobody's excited about that. There was a minute. He had a minute.
Yep. Indian Hills, Kentucky, Jennifer Lawrence.
Brad Pitt.
He's from Missouri.
Oh, yeah. I knew he was. Okay.
Yeah, he was born in Oklahoma, but grew up in Missouri.
Chicago's known for funny people, which means not good looking. Now,
no, we're good looking.
who's the best looking Chicago person?
Me? I don't know who is. There's people. Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford's from Chicago?
Yeah.
All right. I'll give that to you.
Chris O'Donnell.
Okay.
Who was Robin.
Yep.
And also in that other show.
Was he in that movie Vertical Limit? Did you ever see that?
He was in that movie, yeah.
Was he in Vertical Limit?
I think so.
Yeah. Vertical Limit was they got way into making mountain climbing or rock climbing movies for a minute. There was the Stallone.
Yeah, Cliffhanger. John Lithgow.
And then
that was kind of a weird movie.
What was that the Stallone one? Cliffhanger?
Yeah, that was Stallone.
I think they're making
I saw that in theaters. They're not making a sequel to that.
I think they are. I think they just announced
who's in it.
Stallone.
Oh my gosh, get real,
At
man.
80 years old.
I mean, the one thing about Stallone is I do like Tulsa King. Did you watch that?
I heard it's great.
Yeah, Tulsa King.
No, I haven't watched it yet. I don't watch anything. People always ask me about that. I haven't seen anything.
You saw Michael Clayton, and you were like, "That's a wrap."
Unless it's Michael Clayton or The Dark Knight, I really don't want to talk movies. So if you're going to bring up some other,
for a guy who doesn't watch movies, how?
No, I've seen movies. I'm talking about like TV shows.
You don't watch TV shows.
Yeah.
You like going to the movies, or you just watch a movie?
Either way, yeah, I like movies and. But yeah, no, I've seen a bunch of movies, and yeah, I just really have a great appreciation for Michael Clayton and The Dark Knight. So.
Okay. Now, did you like The Dark Knight because it was in Chicago?
Well, that adds to it.
Yeah.
But it's also a fantastic movie with one of the greatest acting performances I think we'll ever see by Heath Ledger.
He was pretty good.
No, he wasn't pretty good. He was fantastic, Dave.
All right.
Pretty? How is that pretty good? Aaron?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one, Dave.
I mean, Dave.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I thought he was pretty good.
No, he's not.
It's not. I'm not far off. I'm not saying he was bad.
No, but pretty good is like, okay. He got an Oscar posthumously, which, I mean, it was like, of course he gets the Oscar.
All right. I'm not gonna. He was good.
You think there's a better Joker?
I mean, I Jack Nicholson. I grew up with
That he was great. I like what he did.
Yeah.
But Heath Ledger elevated it.
Those two are the best.
Heath Ledger's like adding steak to the spicy potato soft taco from Taco Bell.
Those two are the best Jokers. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about this Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
That's a little too dark for me.
Yeah, it was a little too dark.
I mean, put some lights on. It was a little dark in there.
Yeah.
Let's put on a lamp at least. Like with Heath Ledger, yeah, it was a dark room, but yeah, there was at least a little lamp on in the corner. With Joaquin, it's just it's pitch dark in there.
Yeah, it's pitch dark.
Yeah. I mean, we need something. Not even a flashlight. Nothing. He didn't have that at all. No flashlight, no lighter. Give me some light in there, Joaquin, which I've been compared to, by the way.
You've been compared to Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, as far as look in the face.
I don't see that.
Not anymore without the hair gone. That doesn't help my cause, but...
It seemed like a guy that would be a cop in a show.
Yeah. When I was big, though, I used to be a lot heavier. People would say, like, John Belushi, Artie Lang, and then when I lost weight and still had hair, because I had kind of, like, wavy, curly hair a little bit. That's when the Joaquin started.
Back when I had hair, man, it was, like, thick. It was luxurious. It was my best feature.
Well, yeah, I thought... I had such thick hair. I was like, having hair loss was never even a thing on my mind.
It was just, I had like this, it was just like so beautiful.
Yeah. And now it's just...
I know, it's fucked.
It's gone. It's like someone performed a magic act on your head.
Yeah. But I'll keep this side stuff. People I like and respect rock the side hair. George Carlin, Larry David.
Yeah. George Costanza.
Danny DeVito.
Oh, yeah.
Todd Barry.
Sure.
Got him.
Todd is very funny. He's a funny guy.
Are you being serious?
No, I'm serious. I think he's a very funny guy.
Yeah. No, he is.
He's a very funny guy. I remember one of my favorite Todd Barry jokes is was the guy had a neck tattoo and he goes up to the guy and goes, "Oh, you forgot not to do that."
That's good.
And what was the other one was the guy from Third Eye Blind. He goes, "Oh,
Stephen Jenkins."
Yeah, he goes.
Yeah.
He was like, he saw him on MTV and he goes, "Oh, that's the guitar I wrote Simi Charm Life on." And he goes, "Oh, blame the guitar." He's a funny guy.
Yeah,
man.
that's funny. Now, Dave, you are a paid regular at the Comedy Store, but you're still working as a door guy. Why is that? People frown upon that. They say once you get past, that's it. So what gives, man? Quit.
Are you the sound guy, Danny? He gave me a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like you need the money.
Yeah, I need the money, man. Here's the difference. I didn't have a job for 10 years. I'd paid all my bills from comedy.
Yeah.
But I wasn't moving up in terms of getting any fans or
So you were basically just getting by.
I was getting by.
Yeah.
I was getting to do stand up, but
there's no extra money. It's
no extra money.
all the bills are paid, and then it's like, all right,
But then, like, you know, I'm like essentially having to track down every week, begging people to give me work.
Hey, you don't need to slam the table, man.
I'm just chopping up my.
Yeah, don't chop.
I'm chopping it up with you. I'm chopping it up.
Yeah.
And it just, you know, it was such a grind that,
Right.
you know, if I quit, then I'm going to have to go immediately back to that. And I don't even know if I could piece together enough work to pay for all my bills now.
I got you.
I want to leave, but I'm not in a rush. And
No, I feel
and now that I'm past, I don't have that thing in my mind like, what am I doing here?
Right.
And also, like, if something fucked up happens, I'm like, I can just quit. It's not a big deal now.
Yeah. So, that's actually going to take me into my Joe code this week which is don't quit your day job. If there's a dream that you have, if you're pursuing something else and you're working, hang on to that job as long as you have to, okay? It's not like, oh, you're seeing progress in this other thing. It's like, okay, all right, it's time to quit. No, if you need the money, you got to stay with that job, all right? Stick with it. Like, we work at the Comedy Store. It's not like working at a grocery store. It's like a fun place.
Yeah.
People complain about the job.
Like, if I left, I would have to go get a different job.
Yeah.
That would be very bad and would probably be bad for my comedy.
Yeah, you don't want that.
And the other guys that have left recently all have wives or girlfriends.
Oh, yeah, that's the other.
You know, like, I don't have any, you know, it's just me.
Yeah, so they have like a dual income probably, and
Somebody to bust their ass about not making money.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not freaking leaving. But yeah, I was made the captain recently of our door staff. What do you think about that choice?
I like it. You know, you know
too.
how the stuff works. You know where the light switches are. You know, that's a big deal there. The Comedy Store has a lot of light switches. Mm-hmm. And you need to know which ones that work. And you know how to set things up properly. And you...
Yeah. Also, I'm the man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, just give you that. But...
Okay, well, I think I've earned that.
All right.
What else were you going to say? Don't let that stun you.
What do you mean?
Well, I thought you had more to say there. More compliments for me.
No, you do a good job.
Yeah, and you as well. You're one of the guys who's like on it, where it's like everyone's very like lethargic about getting like the doors open for a show, but you're always like, hey, let's get it going.
I don't understand.
So I like the punctuality.
I like to be there on time. Let's
Yeah.
take care of the stuff. We can take care of the stuff, and then we can chill.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Well,
Just
yeah.
take care of it, then we can chill.
Well, there's people that come there and chill. There's immediate chill. There's clock in and then chill. No, it's clock in. Let's get set up, do the work, then chill.
Yeah,
This
just do it.
clocking in and chilling is done.
Yeah.
Not on my watch. This is my ship now. I'm the captain.
He's
I'm
the captain.
steering it.
I like that.
And I think people are starting to get the message.
I mean, I'm glad that I don't want that, because you do that. I don't want all that smoke where you're like the guy that,
You think I want that?
I don't know, maybe you want that
This
smoke.
is what God wanted. This is where they put me.
Because the one guy, Guam, we used to, before the pandemic, we used to call him Manager Guam. Because
Yeah.
he'd always be saying stuff. And I'd be like, hey, dog, I don't know you like that.
Yeah.
And now he's chilled out or something. He's broke down. But
Yeah, he's very kind of like chill.
But he used to be like, when I first started, he'd be like, "No, man, we gotta do it." And I'm like,
Yeah, now I think he's more relaxed and maybe he's gonna quit soon. I don't know.
"You think he's gonna quit?
I don't know. It's hard to tell with him.
What'd he do?
I don't know. But
Did he tell you something?"
No, like in his hat, doesn't he say he's gonna retire? Or are those like a joke when he
What's
says
he gonna
that?
retire? He's 50.
I don't know.
51. We'd all love to retire when we were 51.
Yeah. Well, I think he just means leave the store and quit comedy. I don't know.
He says that, but
Yeah, I don't know if it's real or not. Dave, do you let's see. You don't seem like I don't know, I just wrote this question, so I have to ask it.
Okay.
Whatever's in the notes, I gotta hit it all.
All right, hey man, you gotta follow your heart.
How many times in your life have you been to the beach? I'm gonna guess like 2.
That's not true.
You don't seem like a beach guy.
I've been to the beach way more than 2 times.
All right. Well.
We would family vacation to Florida all the time when I was a kid.
Oh, all right.
And yes, I've been to the beach a lot.
What city did you start comedy in?
I started in Cincinnati.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do time in Chicago?
I never did
comedy?
time in Chicago, but I came up there. I came through there.
Because somehow I feel like I knew who you were.
Yeah, I came through there a bunch.
And
especially like once my friends like Tom Takar or Tom Brady, did you ever?
Oh, you're friends with Tom Brady, the quarterback?
No, Tom Takar.
Bullshit. You can't don't come on here and lie.
But I knew, Tim McLaughlin. Did you know him?
No.
I don't know. I never met anybody from Chicago that knew you. Did you do comedy in Chicago?
Who said that?
Everybody I asked from Chicago, they're like, Joe Marrese. I don't know.
That's not true.
Name of a Chicago comic that I know.
That you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the Tim McLaughlin name sounded familiar.
Did you know Danny Callis?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Joe Kilgallen?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, I know Joe and Danny very well. They were around when I started there.
All right. Did you know Tom Brady?
No, I don't remember Tom Brady.
All right. Tom Takar? He switched his name.
To what?
Tom Takar. His name was Tom Brady, then he switched to Tom Takar.
Because of the quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Funny guy.
Nice. Do you watch TV? Oh yeah, we already
You wrote that
discussed
question down?
No, sorry.
In the notebook?
No, I meant no, because here Dave, shut up, man. Let me see you host. Do you okay, no, because here's the thing, what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Is so on the show we do different brackets. Like traditionally we've done food.
All right.
Like with seedings. Like we've had like
the Final Four, the Sweet 16.
Right, of like snacks. We've done bakery items.
Okay.
We've even done drinks.
It's like that All Things Fantasy podcast.
What is that?
I don't know. Do they do that on there?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
What's an All Things Fantasy podcast?
Don't look it up then.
It's Ian Carmel and David Bory, and it's called All Fantasy Everything.
Oh, okay.
They do fantasy drafts of multiple subjects.
All right, let's not give people ideas of other podcasts. But anyways, right now we're on a TV sitcom bracket.
Okay. Are we starting fresh, or you got your own bracket and I'm just coming in?
Yeah, well, the listeners provided a bracket.
Okay.
So Aaron, if you could go to the Sky Guy and actually we could give Dave we could tell him who won in the first round and then get to where we're at today. There was 8 shows, which there probably could have been 16. We could have done 2 conferences.
Is it coming up here?
No, it's coming up from Aaron's mouth.
Oh.
Hey, it's not. This isn't that fancy. Where we're
I didn't know if
we're
we
putting
were
things
putting
up on the
I
screen.
thought you were putting a bracket up.
This isn't Family Feud.
I mean, you got a screen though. I mean, it wouldn't be click.
Yeah, the screen is the logo. We can't take the logo off. People have to know what.
That looks like you were like on the field at Soldier Field.
No, you know where that photo was taken? That was actually that's me in the Comedy Store parking lot.
But the way the background looks, it looks like you're coming out from the tunnel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. That's cool.
Just because it's kind of blurry back there. And
right.
You're like, this is my game. I'm getting in.
That's right.
Are you upset about the Bears moving to wherever the fuck they're moving? I guess they're just moving.
Arlington Heights into the suburbs. I don't know. It could be cool.
I mean, what's that? They just had them remodel Soldier Field. It was 10, 20, 15 years.
I mean, my thing was there's a certain mystique to the Bears playing on the lake.
Yeah.
Like, I like that. It's downtown. It's in the city. It's the
happening.
Chicago Bears. It's
Yeah.
like, it's a whole event to go down there. But then people are like, no, it's a pain in the ass with the parking and blah, blah, blah.
take the fucking train.
Well, that's the thing. The train. Here's the Metra train would be right where the Arlington Heights Stadium would be. Like, the stop is right there, so that's why people are big on that, because you could take the train there.
Okay,
easily.
well then I'm more on board with it. If it's gonna be right by a train
It's
station,
right by the train
then
station.
fuck it.
But like with the L with Soldier Field, you got to get off and you got to walk a little bit from the Roosevelt station, I believe it is.
Is it a done deal?
I think so. I believe it is, but I think it'd be like 10 years away. It's far off in the future.
Was there like another neighborhood they were to move to and then they pulled out? Was it? Or
I don't know, because this is the old
Racetrack?
there was a racetrack there.
they tore down the horse track?
Yeah, so there's a lot of land there.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Aaron, you got that queued up?
Yeah, so this is how it
So this is how it
the
started.
bracket initially started. It was number 1 Cheers versus number 8 That 70s Show.
Okay.
Cheers won that.
Sure, of course.
Not of course, but
No, yeah, 100%.
Everybody
it's
but
not
Joe
of
believes
course. I mean, it was close.
that. It shouldn't be.
We were could have went either way.
No, I couldn't have. 2 Seinfeld versus number 7 Friends. Seinfeld prevailed.
Yep.
3 Everybody Loves Raymond versus number 6 Two and a Half Men.
Ooh,
Everybody Loves Raymond
that's
trounced.
a push for me. I don't care for either of those shows.
Well, watch it.
Yeah. And then the lone upset of the first round, number 4 MASH was defeated by number 5 Frasier.
Yeah, makes sense. I think MASH just falls outside of the contemporary realm.
Yeah.
Well, also shows were disqualified for not having a studio audience, and somehow MASH made it in there, so it really shouldn't even have been there.
Yeah.
MASH, that theme song was always so depressing.
Yeah, it's called Suicide is Painless.
Is that really?
Yeah, it has lyrics that are all about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why it was so depressing?
Apparently, yeah.
As
it
was-
used to come on late at night because it was on syndicated, and I remember as soon as I heard the MASH theme song, I knew I had to go to bed.
Thanks, right?
And I was like, fuck MASH.
Yeah, exactly. Change
Yeah,
the
I
channel.
never wanted to watch that show.
And I guess it was pretty subversive, right? MASH?
For a show about the war, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Korea War, bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Still
so
is. Don't do it.
Don't do the Korean War. Yeah, I mean, I guess
Yeah,
they're trying to
don't do
heat it
another
up
one.
again, too. But yeah, I think we should take a hard pass.
yeah. All right, so the semifinal matchups coming
Okay.
up.
All right.
Okay.
We got number 1 Cheers versus, this is crazy, number 5 Frasier.
All right.
All right,
Number 2
so
Seinfeld versus number 3 Everybody Loves Raymond.
yeah.
The Sky God who made this bracket said, will Frasier come out on top? Will the Barone brothers be able to defend against the dynamic duo of Jerry and Kramer? Only Joe and Aaron and Dave have the answers.
All right, so now also these are best of 7 matchups. So you have to decide who wins and by how many and why.
They're like the NBA Finals.
Yeah. So,
Here's the thing. I never watched Everybody Loves Raymond, ever.
all right, hold on. Let's take these one at a time.
I thought we were... I don't
What's
know.
the first matchup we're doing?
Cheers, number 1 Cheers versus number 5 Frasier.
All right, number 1 Cheers versus number 5 Frasier. That's the first matchup. Where you at on that?
Well, Boston versus Seattle. You know, this...
Yeah, same character was in both shows.
So that's going to give Cheers a win right out the gate. They're going to win one game because Frasier is on Cheers.
Yeah. There would be no Frasier without Cheers.
So you win in that game.
Yeah.
Both of them had a long run.
Yeah, both ran for 11 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Same number? Okay.
So when the series goes to Seattle, that's when Frasier's picking up a win.
Okay.
Then they're back in Boston. Woody Harrelson, you're picking up Cheers. Too good of a cast on Cheers, I think.
I think so too. As much as I love Frasier, I think the cast of Cheers just
Yeah.
Yeah, I
all
think
of
that
them heavy
puts it
hitters.
over.
So you get another win. Now the Cheers is up 2-1.
I mean, you don't have to do it game by game.
Oh,
It doesn't
well,
need to be
shit.
that specific. But if you want,
You made
sure.
up these crazy
No, I'm
rules.
sorry.
I'm trying to play.
Yeah, I
I'm
shouldn't-
trying to be in your universe.
Yeah, no,
I'm trying to be in the Joe
All right.
universe.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop you. Keep going.
No, that's all right. I would say 4-3. Cheers.
Oh yeah, you think it goes 7? Okay.
I think it goes 7. A lot of great stuff on both.
Yeah, great.
They
Yeah.
never had like a down. Neither of them had a down year, or they did too much bullshit.
Okay. Yeah,
They
it
found
is.
the formula and rocked that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a tough matchup. Yeah, I'll give Cheers the victory, though. They prevail. You know, Cheers invented Frasier. The cast with, Norm and Cliff and Sam and Rebecca, all them. Diane, Coach. And then, I like the bar. It's fun. And, I'll say 4-2.
4-2.
Yeah. All right, fine. It goes 7, but Cheers wins.
Frasier won a lot of Emmys.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Say that's got to be a 4-3.
4-3.
All right, yeah, Emmys is, that's a big one. All right, well, either way, Cheers wins. So Cheers is in the finals.
I still think if Night Court had been in this bracket,
Yeah, Night Court should have been in the bracket.
there'd be a lot
I'll give
more,
you that.
a lot more going on here. Anyway, so then
30
we got-
Rock should. Oh, this is studio audience?
Yeah, the studio audience.
Yeah.
Because 30
It's
Rock
like the
got to put in
classic
there.
sitcom.
3 or 4 cameras. I mean, I Love Lucy should be on here.
Yeah, we could go older. Yeah, you could go like Mary Tyler Moore
But then
show.
you got to be stuff that we want. It's got to be contemporary.
Yeah, I think that's what we kept it.
All right, so then we got number 2, Seinfeld versus number 3, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Right. Like I said, I never watched one episode of Everybody Loves
Really?
Raymond. Not even on a plane by accident. You know, sometimes on a plane, they give you a couple of episodes or something. Never saw an episode. I knew he lived with his mom or something, and I don't know what the fuck was
Like your
that.
parents don't watch it or didn't watch it or
Yeah, they didn't watch it. I think
usually
he
somebody's
was he a CBS? He was a CBS. Was it a CBS?
the show.
Yes,
I believe so.
Yeah, I
Why,
mean
you
we were
didn't
at
have it?
NBC. NBC had CBS always had
NBC Your Way Out family.
CBS had a little bit more skewed a little older.
Yeah.
I think the CBS have King of Queens. That was maybe the only one I fucked with.
Yeah.
Yes, King of Queens was right on after.
I fucked with King of Queens.
Yeah, King of Queens was good. That could be
I would have took
that could
that.
have been in the bracket.
I would have took an unset pick.
Someone actually emailed about that. We'll talk about that. But
There's King of Queens. The first season is bad. It takes a while to find its footing
okay.
on King of Queens.
All right. So you didn't watch Raymond, Seinfeld.
I would say Seinfeld in 4.
So you're talking a sweep here.
Sweep.
I mean,
Seinfeld. So many episodes. Classic. Best episode of a sitcom ever.
I agree with that. But I give Everybody Loves Raymond its due respect here.
I never watched it.
No, it's a great show, great cast, and very funny, and but yeah, not quite what Seinfeld.
Nobody's
was.
ever quoted a "Everybody Loves Raymond" thing. I don't see.
Yeah.
You don't see "Everybody Loves Raymond" memes out there.
Yeah,
There's
Seinfeld's just too legendary, and But I don't know. I got to give Raymond at least a game, maybe 2.
Whoa! I'll let you have
close.
a game, but not 2.
Nah,
My
give it
guy.
2. Seinfeld 4-2.
I like Everybody Loves Raymond a lot. It's
Oh.
not. It doesn't win this matchup at all, but it was a great show.
Yeah.
All right. I never
4-2 's
watched
fine.
it.
How many are you saying?
I'd say 4-2.
Yeah, see.
4-2.
All right, so we got Cheers and Seinfeld in the final, which I believe is a good matchup.
I mean, that's what you want.
Yeah.
You start this bracket out. This
Yeah.
is where it's going to come down to.
Yeah, that is a good one. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And then whoever your next guest is, or it'll be you deciding this in your head.
No, yeah, we do it. I try to do these now with 3 people, these matchup things, because if it's just me and Aaron, and I need a tiebreaker person.
Now, somebody said I should just bring up hot dogs on the podcast.
Who said that?
Somebody said, you go on Joe Code, bring up hot dogs, and see what happens.
Yeah, well, okay. What's going to happen?
I don't know. They said say hot dog. I don't know if it was a buzzword.
We just talked about it's Hot Dogs was recently had a great performance on this podcast.
Have you been to the doghouse out here?
No, but I pass it all the time. It looks
Oh,
great. Yeah.
you got to go to the doghouse. It's so good.
Okay, yeah, and they also have this big picture out front of their breakfast burritos also.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to the doghouse to get the breakfast burrito,
Well, then why are they advertising it?
I don't know, but
But
they have a good.
Okay, well, Hot Dogs on here, they recently were in the championship of the grilled meats,
Oh,
and they lost to burgers.
yeah, it makes sense.
But it was a great matchup. They made it all the way from 16. There were 16 meats to start, and they made it to the championship. So they had a great performance.
Now, I like that for a hot dog prepared. I like that steamed. When they pull it out, that steam.
Yeah.
And it's got that snap.
Yeah,
It's like a special type. What's the Vienna meat? Where it's
Yeah,
got
the
that,
Vienna beef. That's
got
the
that
Chicago
snap.
dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why we gave it to burgers. Not just that, but just
Hot dog. Man.
it was close.
Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, thanks for bringing up hot dogs. Yeah, don't.
Is hot dogs your favorite food?
No.
What's your favorite food? You
I
said
don't-
it's a food, meat, and dad, whatever this
That's
thing
not
is.
food, meat, and dad.
It's not food, meat, and dad.
It's food, beer, and men, man.
Car washing.
Yeah, well, yeah, we do. Yeah, we talk car wash and the right kind of soap to get the right rag. You don't want too many holes in the rag.
There's a lot of guys still out there washing their car. I remember that
I
was
think
such a
so.
big thing in the 80s.
I think my dad used to use his old underwear and wash the car.
You got
I could be
wax.
mistaken. Yeah.
People waxing their car.
I mean, hand washing the car is probably the way to go. I just keep seeing friends complaining about going the automatic. The automatic wash is missing the whole back.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want the back clean, forget it.
Right. I like going to you put the thing in there and
Yeah, they have those.
the high pressure gun.
Yeah, those
But then
are
they
good.
give you that fucking clock and it's a little high pressure for me.
How much time do you have?
They give you like 5 minutes and you
That should be enough.
You run around the car like an asshole. Because you got to put the fucking
I mean, what do you have, a
soap thing on
cargo
there.
van?
The soap thing, and then you got to,
You could get your car done. What do you have? What's that little car you have?
I got a convertible.
Oh, yeah, you got the convertible now.
Convertible Dave is what they're calling me.
What is, what kind of car is that?
It's a Toyota Solaro.
Oh, Solaro.
And I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's got to be tough to keep the hat on in a convertible, right?
Well, yeah, you got to do this.
Oh, backwards hat, Dave in the convertible.
Oh, yeah.
Is it top down right now?
I was on my way to work a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I was at the light. And there was a guy who had a Mustang convertible right in front of me.
Oh, nice.
And all of a sudden he's like, he drops his top in the light. I go, fuck it. And I drop mine.
Yeah,
And
fuck
then I
yeah.
gave this, and he gave me the thumbs up, dude. It was the moment of like, hey, man, we're out here.
Yeah.
We're doing it,
Get
man.
those tops off.
We're getting the top down.
Let's go. Top down.
Top down.
That's awesome.
I didn't mean to interrupt your flow. Somebody said, say hot dogs, he'll go wild. That's what they said.
Who said that?
I ain't going to give up my source.
I want to know who's talking. Yeah, no.
They're like, Joe,
and I'm not
ask
gonna go,
Joe about hot dogs. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I'm not going to go wild.
I was on hot dog's side in that.
Oh, yeah, Aaron was.
I was out.
If it's a high-end hot dog, yes. That's the difference. A high-end hot dog.
This was the provision.
I
Was,
spoiled myself at Whole Foods a couple months ago and got the high-end hot dogs. They were nice.
What's the high-end hot dog
They were just
brand?
a nice high-end.
Ballpark?
They weren't ballpark. They were like
Oscar Mayer.
They were like $8 for hot dogs. It was crazy.
Well,
They were good though.
well, and then the other thing
I made
with,
some chili dogs with them. You like a chili dog?
yeah. The other thing with that bracket, which was specific, is that it's meats on the grill, so it has to be cooked on the grill. That's also how burgers won, because we're specifically talking about on the grill.
Yeah.
That's the way you have to cook it.
Right.
So, Dave, I was thinking about starting a You're Welcome cards business. What do you think about that? Would you get into that with me? That could be a bit that I could be working on. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Is that funny? You know, thank you cards.
Uh-huh.
Send a You're Welcome card back.
You're welcome. It seems
Yeah.
very Chicago.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I just wrote
very
it down.
Chicago energy. You're welcome. Here's your card. You know.
Yeah. You send me the thank you card, I'm going to send you your welcome card.
Did you watch The Bear? Do you watch The Bear?
No, I haven't. I was actually just talking about
You didn't
that.
watch the first season? You watched the second season?
I don't watch shows, man. I've been
The
telling
show's about Chicago, the Chicago type people.
I don't have a TV.
You don't have a TV? This guy's a fucking monk. He's
The
just
Bear.
sitting there just
The show,
angry
is
in
it about
his
Walter?
apartment.
Is it about Walter Payton? He's the.
You have no TV. What do you
No,
got?
I'm gonna get one soon. Yeah.
Because you're going to be the employee of the year, get a free TV.
No, I'm not waiting for that.
You're banking on that. They give out huge flat screen TVs if you're employee of the year at the Comedy Store.
You know, that
And
was
Joe
last
seems
year.
To be,
I don't know if they're gonna do it
he's
again.
built it up in his mind, but he ruffles feathers. He ain't getting that TV.
I ruffle feathers. Yeah, well,
You got to kiss some ass. to
somebody
get a
has
TV.
to. But no, I'm gonna get a TV soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Plop a couple bucks down, get a TV.
I know the people associated with the Bear.
Well, yeah, you should watch. You should support their TV show.
Yeah, I do. From afar. I support the Bear. See? There.
It's a
You don't have to
cultural
watch it.
moment that's happening right now. It's about your town. It's about Italian beef.
It's not my town. I don't live there.
It's who you are. It's your essence. You're a Chicago guy.
All right, you're right. All right, let's talk some more food really quick here. We'll do.
You like the Italian beef?
Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't?
What's the best place? If I'm going to Chicago and I'm an idiot, where am I going?
I mean, for beef, they always say Johnny's beef, which is a classic. It is great.
Where is that in town?
There's a few of them. A little outside the city, and then there's another place that I love, that Paradise Pup has a fantastic beef where I think it's just sliced so perfectly.
Paradise Pup?
Paradise Pup, yeah,
Like a puppy?
because they mostly do hot dogs.
Okay.
They specialize in the char dog and the char burger, but their Italian beef is amazing.
Al's beef overrated.
Al's is great. I'm not a big fan of their giardiniera there. It's a little like weird, spicy to me.
What's that? What is that word you said?
Hot giardiniera. It's the hot pepper mix.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Al's is solid. Portillo's has a good one. But yeah, there's plenty of good places to get a good beef.
Do they open a Portillo somewhere outside of Chicago?
Yeah, they're out here. There's a couple in California. There's a few in some other states as
Where
well.
is it? Where is it? Where there's one out here?
Yeah, there's one in Buena Park.
Yeah, it's by Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
which is just as soon as you get into Orange County.
All right.
And then there's one in, I believe it's Moreno Valley.
Well, none of that shit's helped me.
That's east. Yeah, that's like Riverside.
Did you ever have the Skyline Chili from Cincinnati?
People have talked about that.
You never had it.
I never had it. What's the story with that?
It's just base of spaghetti, chili, cheese on top.
Is it good?
I mean, I like it. A lot of people say it's the worst regional food in the country, but I think those people are assholes.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard good things about it.
You know, the chili is a sweeter. It's not a hot chili. It's not spicy.
Yeah.
They're putting cinnamon in it and some brown sugar.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't need the chili to be spicy.
Yeah, and then you get a three-way. That's what the three-way is: spaghetti, chili, cheese, and then a four-way either has onions or beans.
Yeah.
And then a five-way has everything.
Wow. Now, food, would you say that, is there any weird food concoctions that you've made up that you do, or something you think that would be out of the ordinary that you eat? Or not really?
Not really.
Like putting weird condiments on things?
No,
that probably
I'm not a
shouldn't be
big,
on there.
even like when I see somebody put ranch and dip pizza in ranch, I go,
Yeah.
nah. That's
Oh, see, I like that.
I don't know what it is about that. I think it's white trash for some reason.
Like, here we have...
It's like if you dip your pizza in milk or something.
Well,
it just seems fucking crazy to me.
With certain pizzas, it's good. Actually, with Chicago deep dish ranch is good.
But the Chicago deep dish is like, it's almost like a lasagna or
Well,
something.
that's why you can add stuff. But like on here, a lot of people add sour cream to stuff.
Sour cream?
Yeah, there's actually a guy named Sour Cream Dave. Which is that you?
No, I'm not Sour Cream Dave. I like sour cream.
You look like you would be.
I like sour cream. I'm not opposed.
If I've seen a guy named Sour Cream Dave, I picture you.
I'm not opposed to it, but no.
But
why do the Chicago people get so mad about if you put ketchup on a hot dog?
I don't care. It's fine. It just wasn't one of the original things that they put on, so it was just like, nah, I don't know why. I forget why it got like a bad rap. Because it's like you have the fries there, so the ketchup's there, so you're putting the fries. Yeah,
it's a nice blend.
So it doesn't. I don't know where the animosity came from.
Nice blend.
Yeah, I think it's good as well.
People get mad about ketchup on burgers. You ever watch that guy, the Burger Scholar? You don't watch anything, but
yeah, the Burger Scholar.
You ever seen him?
No, is that on YouTube?
YouTube. He's the guy, George Motz.
I could watch that. I have YouTube.
You got YouTube. You should. He's making a lot
This
of.
is on YouTube.
He makes the.
He says, "Don't put ketchup on burgers."
Yeah, he says it.
That's nuts.
But he makes a lot of good, tasty burgers, smash burgers. He shows you how to make them. I mean,
right.
Think about. I watched those videos and I was like, he's such like charismatic guy, and the videos are like 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh, I can try this.
Okay.
There's like, just the way to smash the burger. I didn't even know about how to do it. And, it's informative.
That's fun. Yeah, there's people here that put on sour cream on pancakes.
We're back to sour cream.
And then sour cream on. Well, I wanted to finish what I was saying. And then sour cream on pasta. Sour cream on pancakes I tried, and it's pretty good, actually.
For real?
Yeah. Because it's got like a tangy,
I don't know about that.
little sweet taste. It tastes like strawberries.
I'm going to take your word.
Yeah, take my word. All right, I want to do This Is Great for this week.
Okay.
That's the last segment of 3. And the This Is Great for this week is the soft pretzels that we now have at the Comedy Store. We're finally getting some food over there. And at night, I got to tell you, there's nothing like a soft pretzel. When you smell those and they got the spicy Golden's spicy brown mustard, it's just delicious. And shout out to the pretzel man for making those pretzels that I'm probably going to have one every night, which are so delicious. A soft pretzel. Kevin is his name, by the way.
Kevin.
I'm
a big soft pretzel guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a pretzel dude, bro.
Yeah, pretzels are great.
Like, I'll tell you, the Morrison. You ever been to the Morrison next to the Los?
Yeah, Atwater Village right there by the golf course.
Yeah. They have a great pretzel there. Have you had it?
No, but I like that place. I've been there.
Because they have a great happy hour. Everything's like $10 in their happy hour.
Oh, nice.
And they have this huge pretzel, $10, but it comes with a caramel dip.
Ooh.
And it's like a run. It's not like thick, you know.
Okay. Is it coming with what else besides the caramel dip?
It's coming with the mustard.
Okay. And
Some other bullshit.
cheese?
Right. The cheese you got to pay extra for it.
All right.
It's a big cheese.
I'll pay.
But the caramel shit is so good that once you get a taste of that, you're like, I don't even know if I want the cheese.
How about the mustard?
The mustard's good. It's
I want the mustard.
It's a high quality mustard. They got a great pretzel there. Probably the best in the city.
All right.
Also, the Blind Barber, they have a good pretzel.
Oh, yeah, where you do your show.
Yeah, they have a good pretzel there.
You could promote your show if you want to promote your show. You don't have to shout out the food at the place.
Well, we were talking pretzels. Now, Cincinnati, German background, a lot of German people live there.
Oh, okay.
German immigrants. So they have a lot of German bakeries. Great. You go in the bakery soft pretzel. Not hot, but you got to buy it that day because otherwise it fucking disintegrates because the salt just fucking eats through it.
But those are great.
Oh, fantastic.
All right. Yeah, I love a nice pretzel.
I love a pretzel.
All right.
The thing of pretzel sticks I'm okay with. I don't know. Philadelphia, they got great pretzels.
I never heard about that.
The Philadelphia, you go in there's like the Philadelphia Pretzel Factory. They got, I don't know, Terminal E in the airport. I'm like Forrest Gump when it comes.
Yeah, Terminal E in the airport at the Philadelphia airport.
What was Forrest Gump's friend?
Is that Auntie Anne's?
No. They got their own pretzel shit going on in Philadelphia. It's pretty good.
All right.
What was Forrest Gump's friend that was on the shrimp?
Bubba.
I'm like Bubba, but for pretzels.
They named a restaurant after that guy.
I've been to it.
Bubba Gump Shrimp.
You had to know. You got to know Forrest Gump trivia if you were a waiter there.
Yeah. All right, Dave. We get emails here.
Okay, I don't know how I could help. I wasn't here for any of this stuff, but okay.
Any what stuff? You don't know what they're going to say. These emails are about food, beer, and men, and anything else.
Dads.
So, yeah, it could be about dads. The email here, everyone.
What do you think is the most dad city in America that gives off the most dad vibes?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Kansas City?
Yeah, I mean, I would think it'd have to be a Midwestern city. I don't know. I've never been to Kansas City.
Barbecue.
All right, let's get to some emails. Don't interrupt.
Chiefs games.
All right, email me at joecodepodcast@gmail.com.
Okay.
You could book me on Cameo for a fun time. Are you on Cameo, Dave?
No.
Okay.
What do you go, hey, happy birthday, it's Joe.
Yeah. Join the Patreon for $2 a month at patreon.com.
I heard you like hot dogs.
Podcast. Yeah, if people want me to say that, I'll fucking say it. All right.
How much you try to bilk these people? How much you grifting out of these people? How much?
500.
500?
No, I don't know.
25
Couple
bucks?
bucks. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like 20 bucks.
That one guy, office guy, he made his whole fucking nut from that.
Yeah, you can make a lot. Kevin, the big guy. Yeah.
Fucking raked it up.
Yeah. Okay, so this one we got here from Oliver.
Oliver Twist, bitch.
Yeah. And Oliver says, "Dear Joe." I like that. It's like dear. It's like, It's like a love letter. Dear Joe, how long is too long of an engagement? My GF and I from Boston.
I think that means girlfriend.
Yeah, my GF and I are from Boston and want to get married up here. Some New England venues, especially near the ocean, are very popular and competitive to book. For example, if you want an August or September weekend wedding, some places you need to book 15 months out. I want to ask my GF to marry me this September. With these venues are already booked for the following summer, 2024. This means we'd be engaged for 2 years, hoping to have the wedding in August or September 2025. Should I wait a few more months to pop the question? Additional context. She's my high school sweetheart, and we've been together 8 years. We've had several conversations about what we want the engagement and wedding to look like, but I still want to surprise her and make it special. Thanks, Joe. Warm regards, Oliver.
That seems like an earnest question. Why would you ask Joe? Joe's never even been married.
Shut up, Dave. That's not the point, man.
What do you know about wedding?
What do you know?
What do you know about wedding play? Why would you?
Because I'm 39 years old. I know things. I've been around. I don't know. I don't think 2 years is too long to be engaged. Because, yeah, people know that these venues are competitive to
high
book.
school sweetheart. You got to break it off and go out there and get some strange, big dog.
Some people don't want that, Dave. The grass isn't always greener.
I mean, maybe this guy
on the other side is the rest of that.
I've never met an Oliver getting a lot of pussy.
Yeah, so let him get this one. He's already got one.
Never been like, oh, Oliver, he's a real lady killer.
I mean, he's from Boston. He's.
Yeah, I shouldn't have talked so much shit about a Boston guy. He might come out and punch me. I'm
high
taking the next
sweetheart.
flight out. This guy's wicked retarded.
I mean, Dave, you and I are still single. Maybe high school sweethearts would have been the way to go.
Yeah, maybe we biffed it.
But yeah, no, these venues are competitive. Typical engagements are over a year. I mean, if you guys know you're going to get married and you're just waiting on the venue and you want to get married at that specific place, then that's not a big deal. The only long engagements are the ones where people are like engaged forever and they just have really no plan of getting married, which I've seen from people. So as long as you guys' intention is to get married and you're just waiting on the venue, then it doesn't matter how long you're engaged.
Yeah.
See? Aaron agrees he's married.
I am.
I know what I'm talking about, Dave.
All right. I just don't know why somebody would write that long of an email to ask Joe this question.
Why wouldn't they? Yeah, because Oliver, he wrote 2 emails. Oh, no, his first one we already read. That was about...
Is Oliver, is this like a service that you subscribe to get fake emails to answer?
Yeah, you wish.
I mean, it sounds like a good... radio stations, they have like fake people call in.
Yeah, we don't need that here. We have real fans.
They're like, oh, call in and or to send roses to your boyfriend and then, or your girlfriend, and then they find out they're cheating or something. And it's all a lie.
All right, shut up, Dave.
What? I'm allowed to bust the radio game.
No,
Fuck them. Fuck radio. You can print it. Print it.
All right.
Cut this part out. Put it on the internet. Fuck radio.
Okay,
it's dead.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
mean, shut up because I want to read this.
Yeah, some cars, this is related because it's dad stuff or whatever this thing's about. Some cars are coming with no AM radio no more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sucks. Why? People always want to listen to sports talk radio.
Well,
or they just figure everyone should have Sirius.
Well, the electric cars, the electric interferes with the AM signal.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. So here's an email from Evan. Now, Evan has an update on the cuisine bracket. So Evan says, "Hi, Joe. After your brutal takedown of my seedings on the podcast yesterday," yeah, because we had Logan on, Logan Gunselman, you know her.
The Guns.
We did kind of dismantle the seedings and like the choices of the bracket. Not so much me, but Logan and Aaron. I don't get that crazy about it. I just take it for what it is. But he says, after your brutal takedown of my seedings on the podcast yesterday, the selection committee has decided to take another look at the cuisine bracket. Scandinavian was disqualified due to recruiting violations, and replaced with Hawaiian food. All right, so here's his updated brackets, Aaron, which I think are better. Okay. So the Guy Fieri Memorial bracket is number 1 Mexican versus number 8 Filipino. Number 4 Indian versus number 5 soul food. Number 2 Chinese versus number 7 Korean barbecue. And then number 3 Thai versus number 6 German. And then he puts in parentheses bratwurst, schnitzel, pretzels to describe German food. And then the other side of the bracket is the Bobby Flay Memorial bracket. And we have number 1 Italian versus number 8 Hawaiian. Number 4 Spanish versus number 5 French. Number 2 Japanese versus number 7 Colombian. And about Colombian, he says if you happen to have JT on the pod for this bracket, it could be the magic that Colombian needs to upset in the first round. I don't know. I don't know if he's ever eaten Colombian food. He's never talked about it. I know his mother's Colombian, but I've never heard a word about it. And then the other one is, last matchup is number 3 Greek versus number 6 Brazilian, like Fogo de Chao. Yeah, I think that's a solid bracket now.
What rank was?
Wouldn't you say?
What
Aaron?
rank was Greek?
Greek was a 3 seed.
Yeah, 3. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think we said we would prefer to see Cuban on there, but
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah, I would put Cuban there over Filipino. But
yeah.
all in all, I think that's a solid bracket, which we will get to. With hopefully my chef friend. If not, if she can't come on, then we're gonna then we'll just get to it soon. Because we got to get to that bracket.
You know Danny Palumbo?
Because now it's been a few weeks.
You ever meet Danny Palumbo?
It sounds familiar. Is that a comic?
He's a comic. He also is writing for the LA Times about food around the city.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe I could reach out to him.
Yeah, he's a good food guy. He knows all the food shit.
Okay. All right, here is our last email for the week here. This is from Capri.
Capri Sun? Boom!
Yeah.
This guy.
All right, subject is MASH wins no games. Hello. I felt compelled to write in again because of the sitcom bracket. Before you all got to the MASH versus Frasier, I had one sitcom come to mind that I felt was really left out. I don't agree or relate to all the opinions / topics on the podcast in general and still enjoy listening. Yeah, thank you. We don't all have to agree on everything. We're all just humans here. Have your own views. However, I found myself worried that if MASH was taken seriously in this context, that I was not going to be able to get past it. Yeah, we didn't. We took down Matt. Much to my relief, everyone talking on that episode agreed that MASH was out of place. All right, I have to pause right now. I've been having to pee, and now it's at the point where I gotta go.
Well, you were sweating me earlier.
I know, but just hold on, Dave.
Do I keep talking?
Yeah, you guys can talk for a second. I have to pee. I can't stop it.
This person wrote a big-ass email. Jesus Christ.
About MASH?
Well, let's see. If MASH wasn't taken... All right, MASH. It's the King of Queens that was missing. Remember we mentioned that?
Yeah.
It's the King of Queens. 3 exclamation points they wrote in the email. What a psycho.
I don't know if it's worth that much.
Is there any more appreciation of this show from the East Coast? Maybe? Question mark? Exclamation point?
It was filmed in L.A. Let's not get crazy.
I mean, you know, I feel like the East Coast is so underrepresented in our media.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Cheers, Boston, Seinfeld, New York.
Louise.
All shows shot out in L.A. Just...
How about, why isn't WKRP in Cincinnati on this list? Capri. How about that? Huh?
Yeah.
My sister-in-law. Who gives a shit what your sister-in-law said? You imagine writing an email and then write, my sister-in-law said, what the fuck? My sister-in-law said she didn't like the show because she found Leah Remini as Carrie Heffernan off-putting.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but she was supposed to be like a New York.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be a lady from Queens. Has she never met somebody from Queens?
Seriously.
I see this more as a subjective experience / personal problem. Okay. Has to be thought about objectively, like her neurotic dad that lives in the basement, played by Jerry Stiller.
Jerry Stiller.
Come on.
He's a killer.
She deserves more slack and empathy. I personally think there couldn't be anybody better for the role. But anyway, the UPS job, ? I don't know what that fucking means.
That's what he was, a UPS driver.
Yeah, I know. His cousin on the show, Danny, Kevin James' older brother. We knew this.
Yeah. Gary Valentine.
The loyalty and compatibility. Gotta love it.
All right, I'm back.
I'm reading this email.
Hey, you're reading my emails? This isn't, what is this, Dave code?
Yes.
I had to pee. There was nothing I could do. I was
had
like,
to fill in the slack, Joe.
you know how when you have to pee, you're like, oh, I'll pee in a little bit.
When the captain has to do something below deck, the assistant captain takes charge.
I started to feel the pressure. I'm like, okay, I have to pee. This
I
is
saw
not
Kevin
healthy.
James once on tour in 2019, and you better believe his older brother opened for him. Okay. You didn't even say if Kevin James was funny. Why bring it up?
All right, Dave, give me the phone, man.
Thanks for hearing me out. In the end, Seinfeld always prevails. I thought that was a sound effect. You should get that sound effect aboard, Capri. Do you want to read that again?
No, I read it to myself before.
It was a pretty bonkers email.
Well, she was just saying that
It was
she
just
thinks
long
King of
to
Queens should be in there.
I just couldn't imagine writing a big email to a podcast ever.
And I have appreciation for that show. Well, some people feel compelled, you know.
They're like, I'm going to write to Joe. He's my friend. They're not your
Oh,
friend.
yeah, I forgot where I have you on.
Pay for a cameo.
Shut up, Dave. That's a good email, Capri. Thanks for
I'm a
writing
little bit too
in.
punk rock for Joe. I'm against codes. No code.
I do like King of Queens, and I
do
think
like
that
King of
could,
Queens,
and I think
too.
that could have been in the
The first
sitcom
season a
bracket
mess,
as well.
though. Remember, he had his one buddy, Moose. Hey, Moose. He called him Moose. He called.
I don't remember Moose. I remember Patton Oswalt was on
He was
the
on the
show.
first season. He called Kevin James Moose. He was like super New York. He's like, hey, Moose. And you're like,
I do remember someone being
yeah,
called Moose.
he was real annoying. And then the next year.
Yeah, but he is kind of a moose. That's a good
But the next
name.
year, that guy was gone. They don't even mention him. They just memory hold him.
And then there was like the Italian guy.
Yeah, that was the Italian guy. They
Oh, that
called
was
him
the
Moose.
Italian- okay.
And then he was gone.
All right.
What's his name on that show a lot? Jimmy Schubert.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Schubert was on there a lot. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy and then Patton.
I was hanging out at
Oswalt.
Jimmy Schubert's apartment one time. He's like, let me go out to the mailbox. He goes, look at this. Hey, I had all the residuals from that show.
Oh,
He's
really?
like, oh, look at that. Mailbox money. Fuck yeah.
Was it good money?
It was good money, dude.
Oh wow.
And he was only on like 20 episodes.
Hey, that's pretty good.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, I mean that was a big show. All right, Dave, I got to all my stuff here on my notes. We do also get YouTube comments
Oh, shit.
that people write in, and then we talk
What do
about
they say?
good things.
Mostly?
Yeah,
Okay.
Aaron, we still have YouTube comments left over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do some of those, Dave, and we could critique them and
Sure.
yell at
These
them.
will mostly be on the Logan Gunselman episode. So
Oh, all right.
weigh in on that, having not seen it.
They'll be like, why does this bitch look like a ghost?
Let's see. Mugshot Malone says, glad Logan was here to defend Cheers. That 70s show is great, but Cheers is the GOAT. However, Frasier will not go down easy. And we saw that.
Yeah, I was talking about, I wanted that 70s show to win because I was saying that's one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, but it
Did you
felt-
watch that show?
I watched it, but it
It's a
felt
great show.
didn't have the full body of work.
Well, that's the thing. It fell off towards
off.
the end once Kelso and Eric were gone.
They were like, "Ooh, those people left. Let's keep milking this cow."
Yeah,
They milked the cow.
it was not. Yeah, that kind of.
Same with 2.5 Men when he was replaced by Kelso.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lucas Durazio says, Joe, you have a doppelganger that works at LA Fitness in Pittsburgh, and he's fucking huge. Kind of want to take a picture, but I am scared to. Don't want to look creepy.
Yeah. I want to see what he looks like.
Just another bald guy. That's why with me, people are like, "Oh man, you look like my friend," and that's just a guy with glasses and a beard and look nothing like him. I'm like,
King Kong says Logan looks like...
"Oh, King Kong,
Yeah.
the monkey.
Yeah, he's writing in.
Yeah.
Good for him."
She reminds me of Vicky Valancourt.
Wait, who's that again?
That's Bridget Wilson's character in... No, that's Veronica Vaughn.
Oh, Billy Madison.
That's
No,
Veronica-
that's Veronica Vaughn.
That's Veronica Vaughn. Who's Vicky Valancourt then?
Is that who is?
That's what I was thinking of too. And then I was
That-
thinking The Sandlot, but that's Wendy Peppercorn.
Then I was thinking of Batman, but that was Vicky Vale.
That's Vicky Vale, yeah. Let me look it up.
I know. I remember that name,
Yeah.
Vicky Valancourt.
Wouldn't it be so funny if that was
I'm surprised none of us know that.
my guys over there?
Oh, it's from The Waterboy. It's Fruza Bulk.
Oh, okay. What?
I don't think so at all, yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. Did you say looks like or reminds?
Reminds me.
I don't know. I don't see
She
that.
does have a
'cause-
bit of a huskier voice. Like Fruza Bulk, I guess.
Yeah, maybe the voice a little bit.
Hey guys, it's Logan.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what. I think that's what they mean. Maybe just the voice. Yeah.
Alan Swanky says German food all the way.
I don't know.
The pretzel,
I don't
let's do this.
What?
I don't think you should ever say German all the way ever.
Well, it's German food, he says.
Even the word.
Then we have some real controversy here.
Ooh.
On the sitcom bracket. Having the Crack says, I think Friends wipes the floor with not only Seinfeld, but many other sitcoms. It was so iconic, had brilliant writing. The latter seasons dipped, but you had Ross Geller to pull it back with his newfound wacky personality. Monica, when she was with Chandler, became a lot funnier, as well as it explored her OCD a lot more. I just don't think this was addressed properly, and shoddy workmanship to give it to Seinfeld. Well, jeez.
Well, no, you kind of you disqualified not disqualified, but you said it right there in your comment, having the crack, by saying it dipped. What
Yeah.
did he say? It dipped or something like that?
It dipped in later seasons.
Yeah. Seinfeld didn't. Seinfeld got better as it went on.
For sure.
It grew stronger and only got better. It didn't dip. There was no bad seasons. It was only good, and then it was started funny and good, and then it became great and stayed that way. So there you freaking go.
Yeah. So Sky God 2000 says no.
Sky Guy.
Sky God
Sky God
2000.
Yeah, he's the god in the sky.
of 2000?
Yeah. He
What?
says, no, friend stinks. To which Having the Crack replies, what an articulate, well-constructed, and informative comment. To which Sky God replies, thank you.
I mean, yeah, Friends doesn't stink,
It doesn't
but
stink. A lot of gay panic on that if you go back and watch it.
Yeah.
You know?
oh, real? Like they're like,
Oh, we're not gay.
shocked by it. Oh, real? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could see. Yeah.
Just two guys being friends. We're not gay. A lot of that. It's
Yeah.
weird. You didn't think about
Well,
it. at the time.
Seinfeld did that too.
I think they had like one episode.
Well, just the one where they were like, not that there's anything wrong with
Yeah,
that. They
yeah,
kept
yeah.
saying, yeah. Because they thought Jerry and George were gay, and they kept being like, not that there's anything wrong, because they were like, we're not gay, but,
Mugshot Malone then replies, I disagree. Friends was and is overrated to this day. Seinfeld dominated the sitcom world in the 90s, had a huge cultural impact. Friends only became super popular after Seinfeld ended in 98. The world was horny for another sitcom to watch after Jerry gave them a taste.
Yeah.
Friends just rode Jerry's coattails to the bank. I mean, Friends was a huge juggernaut, and it aired earlier in the evening than Seinfeld, but on the same network.
yeah.
Having the Crack responds, I'm not saying Seinfeld wasn't good. I get it. It just tapped into weird societal norms and funny situations. It's very good, and I believe you believe it's better. But Friends is the most viewed non-animated sitcom of all time. Probably accurate, especially when it hit Netflix. But Seinfeld also has. It was exported to more countries and is popular in 95 and a lot more popular internationally. I mean, you even had women going into hairdressers where they could ask for a Rachel or a Phoebe. Every bloke, he's foreign, every bloke used to quote Joey or Chandler. I think Friends had a lot more cultural impact and chemistry amongst them was class. They seemed legit. Best friends and family members. While I disagree with you, I respect your opinion.
I don't know. I don't know if the blokes were quoting Joey and Chandler. I mean,
I did, certainly. Chandler mostly, but also.
Well, give me what did you do it? What was it? A Bing? What was it?
No,
You Bing people.
well, with Joey, you could just do like,
Hey,
because
how
he would
you
always
doing?
he would always say that
How
to
you
women. He'd be like, "How you doing?"
How you doing?
I'm gonna start doing that.
How you doing?
Yeah, I don't know what Chandler's stuff would be, or just like any
I mean, the
exaggeration.
fucking-
Like, hey, hey Dave, could you be drinking any more Coke?
They started selling muffin tops in fucking places because of the Seinfeld.
Well, yeah, you could say that same kind of stuff for Seinfeld. I mean,
People have fucking Festivus stuff. Yeah.
people quote that show more than any show.
I mean, they definitely had much. I mean, yeah, whatever.
Seinfeld, and I said before, they pretty much tackled every life situation. Like any kind of awkward scenario or human predicament, they covered all of it. So that's why that show is so great. Also, just another reason.
Then let's see. Mugshot Malone replies, firstly, I don't disagree with your I don't agree with your opinion, nor do I disrespect it. Secondly, this is like Hamilton writing to Burr. Secondly, I believe that you believe Friends is better, but I believe what everyone else believes, and that Seinfeld shits on Friends every day of the week. Believe that, buddy. When they were both on the air, Seinfeld's numbers were always higher. Seinfeld has been nominated for 68 Emmys and won 10. Friends has only 6.
I mean, I don't need stats, but
He's bringing them.
I like how people are getting, now it's like a LeBron Jordan argument.
Yeah. Sure, Friends has a great relationships between the characters. That's great. But Seinfeld is literally a show about nothing that simply thrived on genius writing and sensational acting. They exquisitely weave together stories based on real-life experiences every common bloke, here we go again, could relate to and laugh at. Kramer and George are 10 times funnier than any character from Friends.
Yeah, the blokes.
Friends had a small peak and a huge dip in quality by the end. They were forced into trash material because the lack of direction. The writers took the show. Some of the creators actually died on 9/11, so there's...
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of them did.
Oh, man.
Maybe two, actually. Maybe two of them.
Shit.
By this, I am specifically referring to how they got into a relationship with each other, and now I'm watching another boring 30 minutes of Ross and Rachel's stupid forced drama that went way too long. Seinfeld never had that problem because the way the writers structured the show, it's quality throughout. In summary, Friends sucks. Stinks.
Wow.
I just can't believe people write this much on the
I
internet.
know. That's a lot, to get into the Seinfeld Friends.
It gets addressed in this comment by having the crack. Read the first line and didn't continue. I'm not going to argue in a comment thread where Joe and Aaron read out the comments. If you don't get the lore of the podcast, then bounce, you absolute clown.
Yeah, I mean, guys,
blur?
you're talking about Seinfeld and Friends. Yeah, there's no reason to get into a big internet.
Yeah. And Mugshot Malone just replied GG, which I assume just means good.
Oh, you got to drink to liquid death. Is that required on podcast now or what?
I mean, they sponsor everybody.
That water lets people know you're like a badass.
Yeah, because you're murdering your
Murdering
thirst.
your thirst.
That's what it says. Yeah, my thirst is.
Just some.
My thirst.
Have you
is
met
now
the?
gone.
They were like, we're gonna make water fucking rock.
Yeah.
We got
Drink
one.
it.
We got one more comment from Sky God. Joe and Aaron, last year I joined a softball team, and now I'm in my second year of playing. My play has improved greatly.
Yes.
However, I still haven't been able to hit a ball out of the park, an out of the park home run. I've had a few in the park home runs, but I want to hit a dinger. Do you have any advice when it comes to hitting, thanks.
It's called human growth hormone.
Yeah.
Start taking it.
I mean, just
Get a little bit of HGH. Maybe start out GNC, get some creatine, see if that gets it first. And if that doesn't get you over the finish line.
yeah, hit the cages, swing harder.
You know?
Right?
I mean, yeah, you can put
Juice.
a real uppercut in your swing if you want.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be worried about it. I want to be an effective hitter, keep that lineup moving any way possible. I take walks. Some people don't do that, but I certainly do.
Yeah.
You were in a league where you're
I don't
taking
like,
walks?
I don't like doing that.
I've been playing 17 years, Dave.
Yeah,
this guy's-
you play
I wanna
softball,
win.
don't you?
I'm in a pickup. I play
Yeah,
a
you
pickup
play
game.
just pickup. You're not
This
taking.
guy's in a pro
Aaron
league.
plays 6 days a week.
6 days a week?
Yeah, these guys.
3, but yeah.
3 days a week?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, in real leagues, not pickup.
You got uniforms and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah. Does that scare you?
No, it just seems very Bruce Springsteen. It's just this guy's living a Bruce Springsteen life over here.
I don't know what
Just
this means.
cracking
but it
a
sounds
six
fun.
pack of the trunk of his car.
Like glory days.
Yeah, he's glory days in it over there.
Nice. All right, I think we got to wrap it up.
Yeah. Someone came in with 2 hours ago with a pie bracket, but I don't think we can get to that right now.
Oh wow,
And it's-
pies.
Yeah. It's a full-on 16 too.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, we'll get to that.
That's Kobe Spratt.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to
Cream
that.
pie.
Sounds fun. Yeah, cream pie will be in there. All right, Dave Waite.
Is this it?
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, it's been an hour and a half, so we got to go.
I thought there'd be more tension between us. It would actually,
No, there's not going to be tension. Well, yeah, you said that last night. You're like, what are you going to make fun of me? No, I'm not making fun of you, man. Shut up. All right, Dave Waite. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you.
People can follow you on Instagram
Dave Waite Comedy.
at Dave Waite Comedy. Check out his clips. He's very funny.
Thank you.
And, yeah, that's it, right?
Pretty much.
Dave Waite, thanks a lot. Great to have you. Everyone, don't forget, join the... Here, I'll stay here. Join the... not join. Subscribe to the YouTube. Keep watching. Keep listening,
Do your
guys.
fans have a name?
Keep liking. Yeah, Coders.
The Coders.
Coders?
You got merch?
No,
You got good merch.
not yet. Yeah, food, beer, and men's shirts.
I'd say you put that on the shirt right there.
Yeah, that could be a shirt, too. All right. That's it, everybody. Thanks a lot. This is Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese.